Steven Spielberg. Bro. Pretty much all day, everybody would just have one of these on. And they were going into this world. We are one of heroes in a generation. What is going on, guys? Yet again, you know who this is. This is the Comic Guy, and welcome to my channel. And today, we're going to be going over a review. I saw it this weekend. I saw Player Ready 1. Ready Player One. And let me tell you about this movie, man. Ooh. This movie is, so far, 2018, for me, is one of the best movies yet so far. It was just totally amazing, man. Amazing, man. Amazing, man. Amazing, man. Amazing, man. It was just like, it had so much, like, I grew up on half the stuff, well, pretty much on all the stuff that I saw in there. You were talking, I'm talking about, you had Easter eggs of everything, from the old generation to the new generation to, I mean, you went from Battletoads to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Street Fighter, Hello Kitty, oh my God, Back to the Future, King Kong, Godzilla. It had Jurassic Park. Like, this movie was directed by Steven Spielberg, and man, Steven Spielberg, bro, no wonder you are one of the best ever directors of all time. Why? Because even though it was like a movie that was built or made in 2018, it had that Steven Spielberg twist, that grainy Steven Spielberg thing. It was just amazing. The virtual reality, listen, the virtual reality, it was totally amazing. I mean, the visual effects in this movie was the best visual effects I've seen in a long time. I was totally impressed from like the beginning to the movie to the end of the movie. It was one of those movies that I could actually sit there and be like, yo, give me 2 more hours of this movie. I will sit there and watch it over and over again. I mean, they even had, there was one part, and I don't want to spoil nothing for you guys, but there was one part, man, that they even had like the mad balls. And if you guys don't know what is a mad ball for this new generation, it looks like that. It was something that we grew up. It was like a softball big, and it had like different monsters. It had like the Mummy, Frankenstein, werewolf, an eyeball. And it was fun. I used to have like 3 or 4 of them. I remember when I was a kid. I'm telling you, this movie, Back to the Future, the references from the 80s. I mean, the Atari. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like way of saying, whoa, can you imagine us living in a virtual reality? Pretty much all day, everybody would just have one of these on. And they were going into this world. It's called the Oasis. And you go and be whatever you wanted. Whatever you wanted. Whatever avatar you desired, you could be. You could be from Ryu to Ken to, oh my God, it was just one of those movies that it showed me what I grew up on. Like, I grew up on all this stuff. Battletoads was awesome. They have Freddy, Jason. They even had the part with Chucky. Oh my God, they even had The Shining. There was a part in there with The Shining. Telling you, this movie is worth the go. It already opened up with a $53 million weekend. It was one of those movies that you have to go see. If you're around the 80s and you were around the 90s, you have to go see. And the cool thing about this whole movie was that it's not just about the old generation, having like Atari, like Street Fighter and stuff like that in there, or Battletoads. A lot of people don't even know what Battletoads are. It was just the whole point of they even have new generation. They have Overwatch characters. I swear that I saw Spyro in there. Maybe, I don't know. But King Kong, people, things that we all grew up on. It was just an amazing movie. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. The visual effects, man. Steven Spielberg, bro. Steven Spielberg, bro. You done it. You done did it. You done did it. You done did it. Everything about this movie. This movie is just absolutely incredible. And if you haven't gone seen it, I recommend go see it. The reason that I hold it off to do the review is because I wanted people to see it, and it was funny because it started doing it since started doing it by it started preview on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and just Friday and Saturday it made $53 million. So this movie is gonna go tremendously. It was exciting. The storyline was just amazing. Going back from like reality into the virtual reality to reality to virtual reality to reality, it was just amazing. The fighting in both worlds, it was just incredible. The Easter eggs, the in-game currency that actually you could buy stuff in in-game currency and it will help you to work. It was just amazing. It's kind of scary too because you think about it. We already starting with the VR. We already started with the VR chat. So can you imagine if like in true life you get to go and be whatever you want and be all day? It's like if you are a gamer, there's gonna be a movie for you. And even if you wasn't a gamer, like you're not a gamer now, and you grew up at least playing like PlayStation and Atari, and some of the stuff that you're gonna see in there is gonna take you back to when you were a kid. I guarantee you, it's gonna take you back, like back. So it was just one of those amazing movies, man. I give it 2 thumbs up. I give it 4.5 out of 5. Of course, no movie is always perfect, but it was just a good cast, a good plot. The actors in it did awesome. It was just amazing, man. It was a really amazing movie, and I recommend this movie. So if you haven't seen it, go. What are you waiting for? Go with your family or go alone and go watch this movie. This movie is absolutely incredible. Yet again, thank you again for coming to one of my videos. And like always, this is the Comic Guy. Peace.